What's up, everyone? This is Kyle, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Alright, let's log in real quick. Last time we left off, we were investigating why a bunch of villagers from Drybone and refugees arriving to Drybone were being kidnapped. And I believe we've learned it's the Amalja doing it, like we suspected. Hey, what's up, tall person? And happy Thanksgiving to you too. How was your Thanksgiving? Yeah, they're taking the Amalja, and I think we're setting up an ambush? Oh, alright, no worries, man. Catch you when you, well, catch up. Let's see, what's our levels for right now? 9, 11. That's an unfortunate number combination. Ah, that's good to hear your Thanksgiving was good. Ah, it was pretty good, man. Had delicious dinner. Had a pecan pie. What level was the paladin? It said 9? Ooh, what did you do in Final Fantasy that was difficult? Elaborate, good sir. I would like to know. Yeah, level 9. Try and get this up to level 10 along the way. Need this class for Endwalker. Eventually we'll get a shield. No, I have not played Final Fantasy X. I stopped after 8 and went straight to 14. Thank you for paying attention to me. Thank you, good giant answer. Now stop biting me so I can stab you right in between the mandibles like I'm Sam from The Lord of the Rings. Come here, you damn bat. Sunbat. They like to be out during the day. That's weird. Oh, we need to kill the ants for a level up thing. Alright, let me do that. The ultimate weapons in that game are tricky to get. There are 7 playable characters and each has an ultimate weapon. Oh, okay. For a second there, when you said ultimate weapons, I was thinking like Final Fantasy VII, where the super bosses are called the weapons. Ooh, they all want to smoke. Eventually, we will get better gear. I think I'll travel a little bit, then fight something. Each ultimate weapon is split into 2 items for a total of 14 items total, and each item has a unique requirement. Ooh. Yeah, that's sounding like a pain in the ass. One of them is to dodge 200 consecutive lightning strikes in one of the areas. It is infamous in the Final Fantasy community. Oh god. Consecutive. That doesn't mean like 200 in a row, right? That means like over time, right? Oh god, I hope it doesn't mean in a row. Ooh, 13. Yeah, I'll fight it. It's the only one. It's all by itself. All of a sudden, I just get ganged up on. I mean, 200 in a row. Oh my god. What is with these devs sometimes? Oh yeah, let's just make it sadistic. I understand for like certain things because it makes the game cool. Like I've seen some stuff for older RPGs that are really cool. Like super bosses that are really hard to kill. But it's like for a reason, such as like it's like supposed to be like a world event. Ah, I thought I did. No wonder that was turned down. Dude, almost level 10 with it. And then in between streams, I will try to, get those to... I don't know, what's better? Having it go straight to level... You know, the level where I had to... Sorry, that was my brain restarting. Dun, 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 dun. Is it better if I come up directly to the level for the next class job quest? Or the level right before it? And then just grind a little bit? That is up to you guys. And if you decide that you want to see me grind at least 1 level before a job quest, do you want me to do Duty Roulette or Fates? Right, I already did that. Hello, Flame Sergeant. When I see enemies with the little moon over them, I kill them. That's about as much as I do for the hunting log. I didn't mean to press nothing. The controller moved on my leg. Anyways, allow me to brief you on the mission. Our objective is to capture Amalja and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizard men aren't aware that their man, Ungust, has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Good God, man, how heavy is that box? Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Amalja. Yeah, that's what it says. We stand to learn much and more of the Amalja plot if the mission succeeds, Velka. Alright, tall person, have a good one. Let's make sure it does. Alright, to the Invisible City, which is near, the place over here. I forget the name of it already. Golden Bazaar. The Golden Bazaar. That is where we are off to. Hey, Chocobo guy. I need you to take me over to this place. Which version of the Chocobo theme is this? Because I'm pretty sure this is one they've used before. Hey, what's up, Wade? How you doing? Ooh, what's going on over yonder? It's a fate, but I do not see any players, so I will not join. Yes, I do have the Master Chief Collection. I think I made a video series of Reach, and then I streamed the rest of them. I love Halo. Anyways, why? What's up? Bringing back good memories of Halo. Da 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 da. The city doesn't look very invisible. Is it more like as in it's hidden? It's not literal, it's figurative. Why? What's up? What is 9 p.m. CST? Oh, let me translate that real quick. Yeah, I can be available around that time, maybe. You are doing a Black Friday chill Halo session. What do you mean by that? Like just playing some Halo? Whoa, that was loud. Hello, Ungus. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the Amalja appear. Oh shit, am I in your Discord? To Discord. I'm trying to look for it past my mic arm. Um Oh, I don't think damn, do you have a Discord? Oh, I'm going back over to chat. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, it should be available tomorrow then. What is your Discord? Um, let's see how to do this. There's your channel. I wonder if it's on your channel. I see Twitter, Throne, X. I don't see a link for Discord. Would that be on Twitch? Yeah, I'm on X. You know, I made an account mainly just to send someone a cat picture, but they have yet to accept my friend request. Monkey, accept my friend. I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm gonna talk like a nut now. Swear, I'm starting to think my tongue might be bigger than my mouth. Isn't that the sign of like a stroke or something? Alright, real WTT. Okay, 1 second. Gotta do that on my phone. Click that. Click that. I have to do a very roundabout way to get to Twitter because I do not use it. Alright, I will try to find. You said real WTT. Oh. And by a message, you just mean like at you on Twitter? Okay, I should have posted something. I don't know. I have not used Twitter in quite a while. Why is it considered a reply when I at you? Do you have to do the at afterwards or before? It says account suspended. Which one is it? Is it real WTT live or real WTT? Here, while you're typing, I'm gonna finish this. Yes, sir. Oh, I thought it would skip when I went back. Dude, they have a, they walk very strange. They're very forward heavy, it seems. He was surprised. What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. I think our ambush has been ambushed. Oh, there's a traitorous flame soldier too? I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. You bastard. I'm gonna strike you down first if I have a chance. I eluded the immortal flames. Clutches for moon. I eluded the immortal flames. Clutches for moons before. Yeah, clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? 'Twas almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. Which account do I send it to? Is it a real WTT? I'm gonna try it again because it said account suspended last time. Okay, there we go. I sent it this time. I just added you and said, hey. They're all yours. Well, this ain't good. Oh, get out of that. Good lord, that's loud. Ooh, we leveled. Look at me, you ugly bastard. Wait, is that dude sending more? Man, this guy's as strong as I am. Shit. Hey, I sent you a message in DM on Discord. Oh, okay. That should make it easier. Alright, just kill this guy now. We're gonna survive. Did any of us die or anything? Ooh, that was a little bit of lag. Bat. Oh, cutscene time. Alright, let me check Discord then. Oh. Put up your weapon, or your comrade's a dead man. There you go, I accepted your friend invite. What'd I get hit by? I got hit by fucking sleep. That's cool that that's actually like a mechanic in the game that's usable. Bring her. The rest of you, march. Traitor scum. I think the word would actually be treacherous. Or maybe it was traitorous, I don't know. Well, I think we found some of the people that were kidnapped. Hey, what's up, Blitzo? Happy Thanksgiving to you too. How was your turkey day? Same to you, Wade. How was your turkey day if you celebrate the turkey day? I fear the Amalja mean to give us to their gods as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death, with steel in hand. The Bowl of Embers. That doesn't sound very delicious for Thanksgiving. We're trapped. We have water to drink just to survive long enough to be, you know, sacrificed to a god. Oh, let me check if I got the invite. There we go. I have joined. Here, I'll tell you that I joined by saying this, sup. Because I'm old. Alright, time to look for other players for the, Bowl of Embers. Or is it Bow? I can't tell. I wonder how long it's going to take. Unfortunately, for you guys, you can't teleport. Me, on the other hand, I can. So I will be seeing you guys later during the cutscene. For now, I'm going to head to, Horizon. Try and get my, Gladiator up to level 10. Got 10 minutes to get over to that one. Wonder if I can get there. Bum, bum. Where's the fucking music, man? There's usually music in the Outworld. Ah, it's just to kill the hammerbeaks. That's an easy one. Yep, just do this until I can ready up. Oops, let me get out of that orange circle. Wasn't really a circle, more like a crescent. Wasn't really a crescent either. Let me get out of the orange. I wasn't very good at the geometry. Shapes aren't my best thing. I don't know their names. Ah, you're level 10 now. Sweet. Oh shit, what's Iron Will? Can't wait till I'm level 30 on this. This one I'll actually become a paladin. Ah, it's that. Okay. Damn, I am just schmoving. Just going in circles around them. Why is it not letting me use this? I have a stun. How does the shield bash work? Do I gotta be right in front of them or something? Oh, it's because I don't have a shield. Duh. I need a shield. Need to go to Ul'dah anyways. Kyle, they all go in the square hole. Exactly. Why make it difficult? They all just go in the same hole. Alright, so who would sell a shield? I don't think them. And I don't think the merchant for starting gear. That was a red mage, or at least someone dressed like a red mage. They changed the outfit thing where now you can wear whatever class you want, as far as I understand it. All right, need armor. Okay. We need someone that sells weapons then. Arms merchant. There we go. That was taking a minute. I was still in another menu, technically. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. O mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. O mighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhead. If it pleases you, Lord, scorch their thieving souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells! Bring those two as well. Oh my god, he got stuck too, the traitors. What's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of the unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Rise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Oh, mighty Ifrit. My one true God. Your words are my bread. Apparently we're immune. Impossible. By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. I guess maybe. I technically work for a crystal, so I guess maybe I belong to it. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear, thou art the godless blessed's number. The paragons warned of thy abhorrent kind, thine existence is not to be suffered. No, I have not played Destroy All Humans. What, did someone leave? What a fucking loser. Oh, cool. There we go. I got pushed a little. I wonder if I could have stopped that. Oh shit, he's casting his main spell. You all know it, the whatchamacallit one. Might make a good streaming game. Maybe one day. There we go, he's dead. Hey, that was easier than it should have been. Our second crystal. I think this is our second. Maybe it's our third. I think it's only the second. I guess we're about to see, though. Yep. That is number 2. We're becoming stronger. Now we only need 4 more. And we will have all the Chaos Emeralds. Oh, wait, no, there's 7, right? I am the 7th Chaos Emerald. Pray forgive my lateness. Thancred? You guys are pretty late. Probably a good thing for you, otherwise you would have got turned. I was delayed by a congregation of Amalja zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. Hey, speaking of Amalja, persistent lot. He's so cool, he threw knives at it. Phew. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardship has only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Velka. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone. You have been given veritable baptism of fire. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybones, shall we say? This way, sir! I wonder where we are out in the world. Ooh, someone was watching. So... that was the mighty Ifrit. Oh, that's the red guy. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Udon interference into account. I think I know who this character is that's speaking. I'm pretty sure it's a girl character. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. The meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read. But I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet, I find that I am troubled by that adventurer's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Oh, I got the bad guy's attention. Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. Sorry. I don't know where that came from. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do so as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. With allies like these, well, with allies like that, skip. Beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. I'm the only one left. They all left me. Alone again. Alright, time to talk to Thancred. Are they all dead? Hey, Thancred, what's up? I thought we saved the day. Ah, there you are, Velka. Come, rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the Amalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath. For a time, at least. Hold up, I need to crack my neck. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you, or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once a man is tempered, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. And amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is a deed of no ordinary individual, Velka. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Menphilia will be proud beyond all recognition when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way, I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax, and return to the waking sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. True, but they will stay on hold indefinitely. Alright, first things first. Gladiator. Need to go get a shield. Oh wait, what am I doing? I can teleport. Do I don't have one at the exchange? Am I stupid? Let me go grab that real quick. Why would I not have that? Dum ba-da-dum bum bum ba-da-dum bum bum. Alright, let me touch you real quick, you big crystal. Alright, now, independent arms merchant. I need you to sell me a shield of some kind. Yeah, let's go with this one, the level 8. Can I buy that level... Is there a level 10 shield in here? There's a level 10 shield, but it's weaker than what I have, it says. So I'll just stick with what I got. Now then. Let us go do the paladin quests. Or gladiators, I mean. See, those are the only jobs we need right now. Because I'm going to be playing Gladiator, Marauder, Dark Knight, Pugilist, Lancer, and Samurai. And we can only get the other two once we get past the main game. And get into their DLCs. You look well, Velka. I hope you are ready for your next task, because I require your immediate assistance. There have been several violent murders recently, the victims of which were all Here, yeah. They were all Huron men. Based on the multiple spear wounds found upon the bodies of the deceased, we believe that Lancers are responsible for the crimes. Not only are these murderers a blight upon our city, I fear it is only a matter of time before one of our own is targeted. I have just received reports of foreign Lancers skulking about in Stone's Throw. Stone's Throw. Yeah, there's a period. Considering the circumstances, I find it likely that these are our culprits. We cannot abide any more murders. Sorry, I was drinking some water. Go to Stone Throw, outside the gate of Nald, and speak with any you find in the area. With luck, we may find these Lancers before they strike again. Alright, so, outside the gates of Nald. That one is to the right of me. Okay. Let me go back inside and use the crystal to teleport. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I can't move anymore. That was weird. I did not like that at all. I wonder why it did that. stone's throw. Is it this little camp right here? Because it's a stone's throw away from the door? Is that why it's called that? I guess it must be a refugee camp. Makes sense. Hello there, Mr. Gladiator. Don't kill me, please. I'm not the one you want. What? Here, let me take on all of you. Yep, nope. You don't get to use a move, not unless I tell you to. And I'm not going to tell you to. And die. There you go, I saved you. Anyone else? Oh, it showed up over his head. Thank you, thank you. They appeared out of nowhere. Asked me if I was Aldous at Spear Point. I said no, but they attacked me anyways. What do I do to deserve this? Wrong place, wrong time, more than likely. Alright, back inside we go. Is it turning nighttime? Is there actually a day-night cycle in this game? Because I know in 1.0 there wasn't. They just would put on like a blue filter. So, they were indeed the murderers we sought. But what brought Duskwhite? But what brought Duskwhite freelancers all the way from the Black Shroud? And why were they murdering Huron men with swords? First sword! What is it? Lancers! Lancers first sword! A gang of them hiding in the tunnel south of Blackbrush Station. It seems we're not rid of them yet, Velka. Oh, wait, no. We're not rid of them yet. Velka, you might as well finish what you started. Go to Central Thanalan and dispatch the last of these freelancers. Bruce, accompany Velka. See that she doesn't die. Well, I can't keep the last from getting skewered, but I'll patch her up the best I can. Velka, defend Bruce. He knows powerful healing magics, but he cannot employ them unless you keep all of your enemies occupied. Make sure you command their full attention at all times. Ah, teaching me crowd control. Or not really crowd control, teaching me, aggro control. I'm counting on you to keep those bastards away from me. Watch me back and I'll watch yours. You have your orders, gladiators. Send these freelancers to the 7th gate. Alright, out to Blackbrush Station. After this, need to get Lancer to 15. Okay, yeah, it's up in the cave following the railroad tracks. I'm going to avoid the big tortoise in case it wants to hit me. I am not a high enough level for that shenanigans. Why is this the place that it keeps sending us? It sent us here for, like, the main story mission, too. At least for Uldah's main story mission. Yeah, leave Bruce alone. He's Bruce the Big. Not almighty, just the Big. Just look at me as I spin you to death. Riveting combat. Spin to win. Alright, where are they coming from now? Are we done? Oh. Mr. Captain. Stun. Look over here, big and ugly. Ah! I stopped your move. Boop. I promise, the combat gets more involved later. It's just low levels, it doesn't. It's a lot of just standing there and sometime dodging moves. Looks like we're done here. Let's head home, Velka. I could use a drink. Are you going to... Okay, there he goes. I have a little bit of lag. I'm not dropping frames or anything, but I'm definitely, getting a little bit of game lag. Why do I keep doing that? I can just teleport back. Not the smartest cookie. Ah, shit. Wrong one, I meant gladiator. Congratulations on a job well done, Velka. Bruce says you acquired, Bruce says you acquainted yourself well. Acquitted. Acquitted. I can read. I totally can. I must say, you have shown tremendous growth since you joined us. I wanted to ask you. I wanted to ask you. Bruce believes the freelancers were out for a bounty. What is your opinion on this, Velka? Beats with dealing with lag in Street Fighter, yeah. That's always terrible. They were tracking a man named Aldous. Aldous? Are you certain this is the name you heard? Yes, indeed. He's alive? But how? See, can I take anything? I will take the gloves. And now I will reassign gear. There we go. And I'm in 11. I think I'll go with the Paladin more to upgrade it. Okay, first things first. Yeah, might as well just use this. Go all the way back to Vesper Bay. Oh, I want to ride that. They can fly! And they still have to come back here, even though they're at level 50. We never leave this place, do we? Hello, Tataru. Okay, you're a woman. The triumphant... the triumphant hero returns. I really have to try for some of these words, man, I swear. Thancred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Menphilia. You should join them at once. Lady Menphilia is most eager to see you. Ooh, what's this? A bracelet, nice. Cutscene time? Damn it. Cutscene that is not spoken. Now, hold up. That's Thanksgiving food, man. Ooh. My late arrival nearly cost Velka her life. I wasn't there when the Amalja took her prisoner. And I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle she survived. But that does not excuse the fact that she should never had to have faced such dangers alone. I failed her utterly. Just as I'm failing you. Oh, you're not failing anyone. That's the writing's fault, not yours. What's done is done. Oh, I thought that was a period. I can barely see it. I'm blind. What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Hello. I'm immune, bitch. Velka, it is so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, friend. I had just finished regaling Menphilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great. Yet, a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear. And now we can put paid to our loving investigation. Yes, I can read. I just can't speak. I have a problem. Words are hard for me to say out loud. I can read just fine in my head. As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal, Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to these... Yeah, that's the sentence. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume aether if they are to maintain their presence here. And the stronger they become, the more aether they require. Now, aether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, This alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of aether. Crystals. It is for this reason that the incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of ether. Either or. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from the suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet, even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. Ah, that explains it, okay. It is It is as though a great power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feelings is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath. So, you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. Epic MC plot armor. Fuck yeah, man. How you doing, Uni? You have a happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate Thanksgiving? I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Felka. Alright, I'm going to Costa del Sol. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Are you about to check me out? I check me out too. I'm currently checking. Whether she intended to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I am sorry to report that What? I am sorry to report that all are to be put to death. The flames with whom you were to be imprisoned with included. Or who you were imprisoned with included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that you would not, that we would not do this if there were not... Sorry, I'm flabbergasted a little bit. I lost my flow. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope you will continue to stand with us, Velka. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. That's messed up. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Louis Swag would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Wow, alright, so the traitor and the and Ungos, they're going to be executed. Deserved. But that flame not general, but that flame soldier with us, I wanted to die with a sword in his hand. He's going to be executed by his own men. That's fucked up. Until not is... Sorry, that sentence threw me for a loop. Until not so very long ago, you were but one of many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of Envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Thancred that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined with us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. What do you mean? We have guessed. We have guessed, Velka. Or rather, you have guessed. Beg pardons. I think you're a dude. Ah, Lady Menphilia. Radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero into their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsa Lamenza, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. As you can see, Velka, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Each organization would have Ifrit's Bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. Well, first I would take a dinner, and then dessert. Dessert is a necessary. They would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how a word of Velka's deeds spread so quickly. That the immortal flame should know of her triumph is to be expected. But what of the other grand companies? Your reputation precedes you, Mistress Elima. 'Tis no ordinary woman who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant women such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelveswood. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you, Mistress Elima. Hold up. Ugh. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. Why, even before you aided us against the Amalja and their dread primal, yours was already a respected name in Ul'dah. Our people know you and love you well. A woman of your talent belongs with the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ul'dah. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa Lamenza to the shores of glory. Yeah. Oh, they all talk to Lady Menphilia. Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, perhaps a brief summary of the situation will help to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. Good lord, I need water after that. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa Lamenza, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flame of Ul'dah. Serving a grand company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense, and tasked with advancing its cause. In return, Alright, let's try this again. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. If you are agonizing over which of the great companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so. And yet, I can see that it is no small choice you face. A thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of the proceedings, I am given to understand that the leader of each grand company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well. Let Velka hear our leader speak, then return here with her decision. We elegantly await your answer. And they're gonna go wait on the side. What's with her? I know full well that adventurers are by their very nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service. But I strongly urge you to join a grand company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Velka, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention, not all of it friendly. There will be those who will wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one woman. In the midst of a grand company, however, you will be one woman amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Dude, I don't know what happens all of a sudden. I go to say a word, my voice just disappears. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The Grand Companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. Ooh, we got Bluetooth. Magical Bluetooth. Eorzea is changing, Velka, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now, it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will apprise you of where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. Alright, let's go talk to Tataru. I think she's outside on the main part of the building. Yeah, here. I'm sorry about all the attention you're getting, Velka. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly and often. Hold up, getting dry. And often to a few too many people. Next time I'll be sure to hold my tongue. Literally, if necessary. Anyways, I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place. Yes. If all goes to plan, Gridania's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the 3 services, and Elder Seedseer Khan A. Senna will deliver her address at Kito's Amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to the organizational challenges involved in assembling all of the involved parties, it's possible that the order of services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that. So make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Ul'dah, where Flame General Reborn, Aldine. Yeah, Reborn Aldine will be addressing the masses at the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's rumored there's to be a special guest. How exciting! Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Limsa Lominsa, where Maelstrom, Chief Admiral Merylwyn Blowfishman, will be giving her address. The room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the Sentry Xanthiel, and he will admit you. Got all that? Well, off you go then. I hope you find the remembrance services suitably educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though. Though, with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. Alright, first place is Gridania. Dum 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 dum. I'm so glad there's those letters though that lets you teleport back to that place quickly. Running that would be such a pain in the ass. Alright, amphitheater, this way. Who the hell's clapping? What instrument is making that noise in the background of the song? The boom 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 boom. What instrument is that? Is it a type of string? I think it is. Are they plucking it? I think so. Amphitheater is back this way. Nice, they're using balloons to hold up the amphitheater. That's cool. I wish they slightly floated to give it the feel that it's actually a balloon. Yeah, sitting there holding something.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The three seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest.
And eventually they emerged.
Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working
Damn, 500 years, alright.
the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization. And soon, they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the
So here
waters
in
of
Elysian
unity,
settled
and
Gridania.
blessed by the light of the
I
nature,
remember you two. You were from the
Gridania
cart.
flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seed Seer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian.
Oh.
An elegant symbol. Do you not agree?
For future reference, you could highlight
In
the
accordance
blue
with the will
quest
of the
objectives on your
elementals,
HUD.
We have embraced a life of
Open the
peace.
automatically.
Alas, Our neighbors have not always sought
Oh,
the
yeah.
same for themselves, nor for us.
I forgot I can do that. I remember to do it when I need to get somewhere for a mission, but not when it's somewhere that I know I can go to already.
Who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to
you look
Eorzea,
evil.
we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat.
I know which one I'm already
5
going
years
with.
ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost.
Man, her hair is moving a
As
lot.
Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity.
Yep. Big old dragon decided to say, "Fuck y'all."
The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering.
Alright,
They
so
test
this
our
region's
defenses
version of the
now without
Amalsha.
cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk
pox
the
on a
high
bloody
roads
Ixal.
without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
Yeah, moment of silence. Oh, sorry.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
What do you
The
mean?
destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate.
What do you mean
It
can't
dealt
remember?
death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we
Even
are
more
to
than the
stand
primals?
against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles
I mean,
blind
we
us
haven't
to
even
the
fought the
woes of our
Garleans.
fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard.
Alright.
And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity.
The Garlic Empires, yes.
Think of the children!
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
Follow
forest.
the elementals!
You know that person whose voice line was, "We must think of the children," did the meme. Oh, won't someone please think of the children? Alright. Can we move on now? And they take some long strides, don't they?
If you'll permit me, Alfino,
Hello, Alphinode.
and my sister, Alize, at your service.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
saw
I
at a
remember you.
glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
So I got a feeling you'll be at the next one. Ah, damn it, I gotta read it myself. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The Ixal are unquestionably the far more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal, Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians. Until recently, at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ramu. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict at a last resort. Though they clash with the Ixal even more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by the peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The Twelveswood are grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to an all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? I do not know why they dressed them the same. That's foul. One has a different legging than the other. That's about it. Alright, on to the next one. Dum, 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 dum. I just like that. I just realized I could teleport. Ah, it's over here. Huh. He has a name. He must be tied to a quest or something. Damn, I am tall.
Behold,
Oh.
the Sultana Nanima herself.
The Sultana. Ah, that's what they meant by the special guest.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Reborn! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ur dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. where by the grace and glory of Nalthal have our brave
I'm
sons
guessing
and daughters
Nalthal is
flourished and prospered. I
like a
speak of Ul'dah.
ancient ancestor that's kind of revered. Because they've mentioned that name a few times, like the Church of Nalthal.
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
I think you're supposed to be like honoring all the people, even the ones from the other groups.
How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead.
Ooh, alright.
Look around you.
We shall make
What do you
Ul'dah
see?
great
A
again.
people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save?
No, but yes.
You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death.
I like this guy.
Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth.
Turn this into a
We
remembrance,
stand on
into
a
basically like a
Yet we do
campaign
not
speech for
act.
war.
Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Ul'dah stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond.
Yeah, not your neighbor, but the other countries.
Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity.
I'm
As
waiting
the
for them to
realm
say
prospers,
basically the
so
equivalent
shall
of make it
Ul'dah.
great
As
again.
Ul'dah prospers, so shall her people.
Ja, for Ul'dah!
Together we are one.
Alright, that's about as close as we're gonna get.
Your grace.
Reborn?
Oh. I'd want to be picked up too, straight up sitting on his arm like a falcon.
I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah.
Ah, that's where the Ul in the middle of her name comes from.
Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived.
She says that she has a 24-karat crown on her head.
For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Yay!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the Inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn!
Huzzah! If that didn't make you want to join them, then you're just not patriotic enough.
Fancy meeting you again.
Yes, it's like you're following me. Creepy. The Uldans have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. Yeah, them and Ifrit. The Uldans do not shy from the confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming that they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. I thought it was going to say ferocity. I was assuming, I didn't actually read it. Every time they do so, the Uldans send their forces to smite the primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition, which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. For their sake, I hope that the Flames General's words struck a chord with you. Oh, they did, man. I very much like him. Unlike your sister, she's kind of a bitch. Alright, last one. Should have just enough time to do this one before the end of the stream. Behind us. It's gonna be in that small little room. I guess only special people get to show up for it. Here to attend the remembrance service? Be quick. The Admiral is due to give her address at any moment.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Captain, my captain? Why does she look like the dog captain from,
Sisters of the Sea,
Treasure Planet?
look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride.
Not so much. It's just a boat.
700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Just the 5 seas? What, all over the planet or just around you? What's up, little ones?
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the Black Longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean
It looks more like a
marched
Viking
upon
boat,
Eorzea,
but
we
alright.
assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn.
Oh, she's got like speakers to talk to everyone. That's
From
cool.
Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage, yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell.
See, the other two, unlike Ul'dah, were talking about everyone. You know, Ul'dah was just straight up. But we were the best. We sent the most stuff. We spent the most money.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. A small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
I'm pretty sure these guys don't summon primals, so that's the difference.
5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken
I don't know what a
vessel,
mizzenmast
I
is.
see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again?
You built all of this from a
Yet
wreck
there
of a
are
ship? How
those who
big
would
was that
see
ship?
this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Who is their god?
Fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire.
The
Even
major
now,
threat.
the curs fly
The
their
Empire.
flags within our borders.
Always
Doubt
need an
not, but
evil
they will
empire.
be upon us ere long.
Ever since
We
Final
are
Fantasy
well
II.
nigh surrounded.
Well,
Yet
not
there
always.
Are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There
Stand
is but
together as one.
course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe.
Damn, how
to
much more are they
port.
gonna zoom in?
We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our
I would've
adventurer
slowed down that
brothers
zoom in at
against the
first, but
coming
whatever.
tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men.
That one Mikote looks very concerned. Were you gonna turn on your crewmates? How dare you, lady?
To me,
Quick,
then, brothers
walk
and
her off the
sisters
plank.
of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Hooray!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
Where's me
I'll
cutlass?
follow ye to the 7 hells, Admiral.
Alright, now to talk with the little ones, and that should be the last of it.
Fancy meeting you again.
Indeed. It's almost like it's fate. Ah, the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa Lominsa is plagued by 2 beast tribes. The first are the Fishlight Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. Oh, okay. Makes sense for that one. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal titan as their god. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Lominsian backyard. And that is to say not of internal strife, As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions. And while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Lomenzans are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. Alright, bye little elf guys. See you later when your story relevant. Based off the track record, you show up every, like, fucking 25 levels or so. Because, good God, you were here when I was level 1. Yes.
Velka, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service has now concluded? A moment ago, you say. What a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies. Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back.
Alright, but first, we're gonna go upstairs. And go to the end because it's the end of the stream. Thank you. I very much like to sleep. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, comment, like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell, all that good YouTube shit. And as always, this is Kyle, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.